Good morning, my sweet bumblebees. I'm Gigi Mom Mel, and this is Living a Gigi Mom Style. The long-awaited day has finally arrived. Today is Miss Luna's Faceup. I waited a few extra days so folks could vote on what makeup style she was to have. And, drum roll please, the A's have it. So, this is what Miss Luna's makeup will look like. Or I should say, almost look like. I have an idea I'm going to change just a little bit, but you'll have to wait and see until the end. Now, before we get started on this face up, there's a couple things I need to say, okay? One, this is not a tutorial on how to do this. This is just little old me doing something with my own blind doll, okay? Now, with that said, I am not, okay, this is my Luna right here, okay? Now, I am not going to take her apart in order to do this. Most folks will take their faceplate off and sand it and do all of that and take their eyes out and do all of that. I am going to be completely honest with you guys. I am scared to death to do that. And the reason I am is that I am just so afraid that I'll take her apart and not be able to get her back together properly. So I'm not going to take her apart. What I am going to do is turn little Miss Luna into a Blythe burrito. Let me show you what I mean. 1, 2, 3. Miss Luna is now a Blythe burrito. Now, most folks will sand the base plate and all of that. I am not going to do that, guys, because I do not want to mess up her mold. I don't want to accidentally sand too much off her nose or change her lips or anything else. So, what I am going to do is spray her face. Oh, and I'm also not removing her factory paint. I was told by several people that using any kind of paint remover on the Blythe doll can melt the plastic of their faces. And oh goodness, I do not want to do that. So, the factory paint will stay. What I'm going to do so that I can put her face on is hold her eyes closed like so and spray her with flat varnish. Let me show you what I mean. Okay, this is what I'm going to use. It's clear acrylic sealer in a flat, matte flat. This right here. And what I'm going to do is hold Miss Luna's eyes closed, like so. Take her outside and spray her with 2 coats of this. And then we will start with the makeup and spray, and then put more makeup and spray. And hopefully this will work. Guys, like I said, this is not a tutorial. This is me doing a makeup on my Blythe. Maybe someday in that, see, Little Miss Luna is my own one and only Blythe doll right now. I do have others ordered, and maybe when they get here and I'm a little bit more confident in myself, I will do face-ups on them the other way. But for Miss Luna, it's going to be done with a flat black base, and then I did get soft pastels, watercolor pencils. I have a little bit of sandpaper to do the pastels on, and I did not get paint or makeup brushes, but I do have paint brushes. So, let me go get her sprayed with a couple of coats, and we will be right back. 1, 2. Okay, guys. Well, the pencil did not work. It just kept scraping. So what I did is I used a little bit of my pastels and kind of painted them on. They still need work, but I think I did an okay job. Not bad at all. They're not quite twins, but they're sisters. You can tell. So, got her eyebrows mapped out. Um, like I said, I still have to do a little tweaking on them. But after that, now we need to brush on the blue around her eyes. And to do that, I'm going to do that with a dry brush. Okay, let me show you what I mean. The color I'm going to use is a light blue. I'm going to take and put oops, I broke it. Oh well. Put a bunch right here on my sandpaper. See what right there. And grab my big brush. Like I said, I don't have any, I don't wear makeup. And so I don't have makeup brushes. And goodness, guys, I went to buy some the other day at Walmart. And I grabbed them and I thought they were like $5. We get to the checkout counter and they're almost 20. I grabbed the wrong ones. And I wasn't about to go back and try to find different ones. So we were both ready to get out of Walmart, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to hold her eyes closed, just like so. I'm going to put some of this powder on the brush, and I am going to brush it onto her face. Now, this might take several coats. Which is perfectly fine. Okay, there is the first coat. We will let that sit for a minute and do it again in just a second. Be back in just a minute. 1, 2, 3. Well, the pastel and pencil just did not work. I kept smearing everything. And it kind of stained her face, but it wiped right off. So, I am going to use regular acrylic paint is what I am going to do. So I am going to go ahead and do her eyebrows again. And we're just going to use acrylic paint because I just wasn't working. Hi, Ivy. So we're going to do it. Yeah. And one eyebrow. Oh, that one's got to come down just a tad more. Yeah, I'll be right with you guys. Hang on, gotta try that. Okay, I think they look good. Like I said, they are sisters, not twins. But there are her eyebrows. And I'm going to let that dry for a minute. And then we will go ahead and do everything else. Okay, I will be back in 1, 2. Well, guys, this makeover has become quite the job. Let me tell you why. I mentioned a minute ago, or it was an hour ago for me, a minute ago for you, that the pastels and the pencils did not work on her. So I'm going to use regular acrylic paint, which is fine. I got her eyebrows on, and I will tweak them and all of that. Well, I went to mix paint for the light blue on her eyes, eyelids, and under her eyes, and so on and so forth, and realized I had not one drop of white paint. So, one trip to the store later, I now have white paint. So, I'm going to mix up the light blue for her eyeshadow and under her eyes. And this will also go for the little hearts and things like that. So, let me mix this up. Uh-oh. I boo-booed. Uh-oh. This is not white paint. It's decoupage. Now what do I do? I will be back. Oh my goodness. Happy dance. Ivy had a little bit of white paint. Yay! I cannot believe that I just bought the wrong stuff. But we're good. Let's go. White paint. Blue paint. Make light blue paint. If you can hear that in the background, that's Ivy cleaning her room. She's singing. And actually, she does not have a bad voice. She really doesn't. Okay, let's get that back on here. We're going to go just a tad lighter than what I have here. Just a blip, blip, blip. Oh yeah, that's better. Mixy, mixy. Light blue paint. Okay, let's see if we can make this work, guys. Okay, I'm gonna close Miss Luna's eyes. Find a nice paintbrush. Okay, here we go. I'm going to, let's see if I can get where you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. Alright, we're going to paint her eyelids. Oh yes, this is going to work so much nicer. Alright, one eyelid. And it's going to take a couple of coats to make it look nice without being all streaky. But, okay, there's the eyelids. Now we're going to take this paint up above the eye, just a little bit. Okay, let me see. I got a lot of shadow right here, guys. I do apologize. Yes, that works. Now, let's see if I can get it even on the other side. Let's come down just a tad more. Okay. Get that on there. Okay, gonna let that dry. Oops, I'm out of frame. There we are. Here I am. Okay, gonna let that dry. I'm gonna hold her eyes closed until they dry. And then we will do the bottom lid. And then I will start on all the little hearts. After I have this, let me show you what I've got so far. Looking really nice. I will come back in a bit and we'll finish her up. 1, 2. Well, I'm back, and I kind of went a little overboard when I was working because I'm almost done with her. Let me show you what I have so far. What do you guys think? The only thing I have to do now is her bottom lashes, and we'll do that together. But I think it is turning out beautifully. I just got carried away and just kept going and going and didn't even dawn on me to turn the camera on. You know how, I'm sure you've all been there. Okay, what I'm going to do now is we're going to give her some quick little bottom lashes. Maybe. Hopefully this works. Not bad. I just gotta thin this black out just a tad. It's a little thick. My water cup is right behind my camera. So hang on just a sec. I'm gonna thin this out. So hopefully I can get them to look just a little neater. Cleaning the brush. Okay, let's see if we can neaten these up just a smidge. Not liking it. I will be right back. We're going to clean this off and we're going to try again. Okay, well, I wiped off the old, what I did with the eyelashes. And when I did that, I wiped off some of the blue. So I went ahead and did the other side, and that turned out really nice. I'm just waiting on the blue on this side to dry so I can put new eyelash or bottom lashes on that side. But this is what I have so far. What do you guys think? I'm just going to put the bottom lashes, and then I will spray her face with a couple coats more of the clear. I think it turned out actually a whole lot better than I thought it was gonna. So I'm gonna wait, and I will show everything with her clothes and everything on at the end of this video, and a close-up of when I have it completely done. So again, I will be back in 1, 2. Okay, my dears, Miss Luna's makeover is done. What do you think? Look how cute that turned out. Now, I still want to give her a little bit better hairdo. I'm going to curl it up a little bit more. But what do you think of that? Isn't it adorable? I am so happy with the way it turned out. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me on this adventure today. Oh my goodness, I didn't think I was ever going to get this done. But from Gigi and little Miss Luna, be happy, be safe, be sensible, and do your very, very best to behave, even if you don't want to. Please leave a comment below and let me know what you think of little Miss Luna's makeover. Bye now.